If there's a righteous man seeking the hand of his daughter or this or the person who he is responsible for. And there is a hadith that mentions that if a righteous man comes to you of good character, marry him off. Otherwise there will be fitna on this earth and evil will spread. Your stepmother, if she has children and you have children, she has a boy, you have a girl, that boy and that girl are lawful to each other. Does that answer your question? What's the difference? Is there any difference? Allah yahfazak ya habib, Allah. If you want to get married and there's a worldly affair which has become like a prevention for you to get married, and the women around you are dying for you, correct?
They want to get married to you because of the worldly affair.
And they want to marry you because, mashallah, of the worldly affair. They do not want to marry you because of the worldly affair. Allah ainak. What are you going to do there? No one's going to marry you. What can you do? You've got to change your situation. If the worldly affair is not important, now it depends what that worldly affair is. I don't want to go into detail, but the worldly affair either can be changed. If it's more important than you getting married, you can't get married. You got to put yourself in the better position. If you know that this worldly affair is preventing you from getting married, and you're in dire need to get married, you have to get married. You have to leave that worldly affair so you will not commit major sin. Al-Mu'addam wal-Mu'akhar. Well, he's asking a very good question. Regarding the contract, you see a lot of families with something called Al-Muqaddam wal-Mu'akhar. In other words, they want $10,000 on the spot, and they want $20,000 if you divorce her, correct? There's something called in Islam dowry. We understood it, correct? There is something called dowry, and dowry must be given to the lady regardless if you divorce her or not. There is something called a condition. Dowry has nothing to do with muqaddam wa mu'akhar. Alright? There is something called a condition where the guardian sometimes, especially among a lot of Arabs, I'm not sure about other races, they condition on the husband that you must pay such an amount if you divorce his daughter. That's allowed in Islam. That's allowed, it's a condition. He wants to safeguard his daughter. For example, you've got a daughter, you know, and you're scared for that daughter of yours. And that person that wants to marry her, you're in doubt. So you say to him, if you marry her and then you divorce her without any Islamic reason, I want you to pay 20,000, 30,000. He's got every right to do so. He's got every right. Is it true that when you're married, that your religion is completed? That your religion is completed? What do we say about that issue? That when a man is married or lady, he has fulfilled half of his religion, which remains the other half to fear Allah Ta'ala. Is it wrong for a woman to wear tight clothes? Absolutely haram. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. You want to be a fitna for man? If your man doesn't get jealous, is it okay? Astaghfirullah again. We know that one of the issues of Islam, one of the major sins is the cuckold. What is the cuckold? He is a man who, even though he sees his wife or his female relatives flirting around, playing with other men in any way, he just says, just have fun, my wife. This man is cursed, and this man is known as the cuckold, and it is haram. And we know that one of the issues with the pig meat, that it makes a person not jealous. The pig meat has been treated, there's evidence from medicine that the pig meat makes a person not jealous. Can a lady wear makeup and go outside? She's not allowed? Why not? She wants to look beautiful. She wants to look gorgeous to other men. Is that allowed in Islam? A'udhu billah. She is not allowed to wear makeup, to wear perfume. And today, as we see, you need a shovel to take the makeup off their faces. A shovel. A lady that goes outside with makeup, with perfume, as though she is a zaniyah, who is a fornicatress. Well, he's asking a very good question which relates to the topic. If a person is interested in a girl, what is he allowed to look at? What is he allowed to look at? For example, you go to the guardian's house. The guardian is there. You are there. Alhamdulillah, you are a righteous, pious believer. You fear Allah Ta'ala. The girl is there. No strangers with you. The girl comes in fully veiled. You look at her. Can I please see more? Can I please see more? So she says, she'll look at her guardian and ask him. The guardian, ask her. The guardian is allowed to allow her to take off the scarf off her hair. She can go back inside and adorn herself as though she's in the house with her maharim. This is the correct opinion. She is allowed to go inside, adorn herself with makeup. With makeup. The microphone didn't like that. The battery is dead. Inshallah ta'ala, we'll complete it next week.
نكاح مبارك زواج مبارك النكاح من سنتي ما قال النبي هو الصحيح